When I told my publisher that I was going to be talking to you, his eyes lit up and he was like, oh my God, you need to ask him about Gimme the Light. And I was like, but what do you want me to ask him? And he was like, it's just like so awesome. It's just such a part of like smoking culture and weed culture. And so I know it's so long ago for you, but tell me about your like fondest memory, I guess, of like either putting the song together or performing it, or like what you think about when you hear it now.
Ah, that's crazy. This is 20 something years later.
So long.
Yeah, right. So, and it's still a hot song. You know, that just proves the music, because it's not just my voice. It is my voice, but and the lyrics, but that rhythm is just crazy, full of energy. And I remember the producer. He was based out of Miami, a Jamaican kid, but based out of Miami, and he came down. And now I'm trying to charge money for voicing, because like, you know, that's the way I'm getting money, that and stage shows. So he's like, how much you gonna charge me to go on the rhythm? And I was like, $1,000 US. And he's like, oh man, I only got 800, right? And I was like, let me see if, you know. And I was like sitting him out. I was like, man, he was about to leave to go back to Miami, and he shouts me like, yo, and I'm like, I really need that 8 bills, man. I'm gonna go. Went to the studio, but at the time, I was becoming, I was having a fan base that was more popular with the Latino culture in Manhattan. Like I was being booked every week. I would go there every Thursday and Friday. I'd have a date there, and for months in that year. And so I didn't know what I was gonna sing about, but in Jamaica we weren't busting bottles of Mo, so to speak, at the time. It was, you know, what we do is buy a crate of Guinness and put it on the ground, or a bucket with ice in it. We weren't busting bottles of Mo. It's expensive, man. so so it was something that I just was seeing in these clubs in Manhattan. And I was like, you know what? I don't have no lyrics to spit. I'm gonna talk about that. And as you know, it just came to mind. So freestyling, just give me the light and Pastor Joe, bust another bottle of Mo. I was talking about last weekend, you know what I mean? So just I just thought it was just like something I was gonna make money off of then, and then probably disappear. I have quite a few songs like that. But then it just started to grow and grow, and it wasn't playing in Jamaica at first. It was started to play in Trinidad and in Miami a lot. The producer went back to Miami and started to promote his whole juggling, which had Beanie Man and Mad Cabra and a lot of other people on it. But this one just started to forward. You know, I mean, in Jamaica we didn't say dro either. What is dro? A lot of people out here thought I was saying draw, like Pastor draw, but dro is hydro, and that's what I was getting when I was going to these clubs in Manhattan or even in Miami. So yeah, I guess foreigners started to catch on to it, or people in Miami and whatever. But I went to Trinidad and they're like, you had to sing that song, boy. And I was like, what? Yeah, you had to sing that song called Give Me the Light. I was like, I didn't know it was big. They were like, yo. I had to go study it back and sing the song that night. And in Trinidad, it was like, woof, a big crowd fucking jumping up and down for the song. The rhythm is like, doom, 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 you know, doom, 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 very fast pace. And it's just like, got you, you know, right away. So then I went to my record company in New York, and I was like, yo, this song is breaking in Miami. It's playing on the radio there, and it's breaking in Trinidad. I need some steam on this. Let's do a vid. And they were like, we don't even know that song. And I had a showcase for them that night. And I was like, I'm going to show them. So that night, I sang it on the stage. And they were like, whoa, from the reaction. And that's when the whole thing started off for me in terms of just becoming, that song just became my real cut-through song that came on every platform, everywhere. Everybody started to play it. And to this day, people keep saying, even if they dissing me, Sean, you're losing the light, bro. Yeah, you know, it became synonymous with me. Even people from the church, dear Jesus, they prayed over me. Sean said he wanted the light. Bring him the light. You know what I mean? It was a phenomenon. It's been crazy in my life. Just give me the light, Pastor Joe. So I'm very happy that it's a cultural song for weed. You know, it made my dad proud. And I've had others since, but that one on We Be Burning is probably the biggest ones that I've had. I've had a song called Ganja Breed as well, and a couple others. But those two, and people see me as the weed singer. I don't have many more, like, I don't have every song is not about weed, but yeah, that's a real cool feeling. You know what I mean? So thank you to the people who love it, and to everybody who talks up to one on 420.